There are two houses in my story, a before house and an after house, both in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, a second-ring suburb of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The nearby Cherry Hill Mall was one of the first indoor malls in the country and was one of 4 malls within 20 minutes of my neighborhood. I did not, as a college friend once joked, have that growing up in the mall pallor, but certainly could have, given how much time we spent in all of them. Cherry Hill was home to Garden State Park, the first horse racetrack to be licensed by the state. It burned to the ground in April 1977 during my junior year in high school. As we stood in our front yard listening to the wailing sirens, black ash from 6 miles away fell from the cloudless sky like a freak snowfall. Cherry Hill was also known for the famous Latin Casino nightclub where singer Jackie Wilson collapsed from a heart attack in 1975. There are not too many other interesting things to say about the town. It was only a little more than an hour from the coast, and everyone spent some or all summer down the shore. You could always find decent bagels and diner food. Kaminsky's had the best cheese fries. Our first house was at 315 South Woodstock Drive in the Glenview neighborhood on the east side, where I lived between the ages of 6 and 12. My mother Faith would always say this had been her favorite house. It had been the builder's and included amenities like air conditioning and a finished attic. Our second house was one neighborhood over in Brookfield, a slightly less upscale address because it bordered I-295 and was across the highway from the Melita factory that roasted coffee. It was a short bike ride through the development, maybe 10 minutes or less from my first house. We moved to 137 Willowbrook Road when I was 13 and my sister Melissa was 9 after the divorce. This remained my mother's house after we both grew up and left home. I'm remembering my adolescence there. I had my own bedroom and hated the pink shag carpeting. I can almost hear the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack blasting at my high school graduation party as we drank beer and danced in the backyard. It's a hot and sticky day in early July 2016 when I pull up and park on the street in front of the Willowbrook Road house, looking around to make sure my mother's dinged-up Toyota isn't parked in the crumbling driveway. Old mail, circulars, and some plastic bags seep out of the closed garage door. A waterlogged pile of newspapers is solidified near the empty trash can beside the house. The front door is covered with ivy, and I can barely see past the untrimmed arborvitae for a glimpse of the envelopes stuffed in the mailbox, which hangs by one hook off the brick wall. All the window shades are closed. The living room windows are blocked by overgrown evergreen bushes that twist and turn against the house, hiding what's inside.